Hey guys, if all of you who are watching this video can please subscribe, then I might get 300 subscribers in the next few days. Thanks, and enjoy. What common sayings are total BS? Cheaters never prosper. Too many people prosper because they cheat. Our society is built on cheating. Seriously, yes they do. That's the whole point. Working and earning are hard, cheating is easy. It's only a question of whether you get away with it, and if our business world and government are any guide, the biggest cheaters prosper massively and usually don't get caught. Exactly, if cheaters never prospered then people would not cheat. People do what works and stop what doesn't. If it's a widespread problem, it works then. Cancel anytime. Someone has a gym membership. Planet Fitness, you need to cancel in person, me, but there's a pandemic going on. Planet Fitness, smiling face with horns. My gym wanted a doctor excuse or if I were moving, the new address to make sure it was over 60 miles away, approximate, and I'm not even under contract. Just tell your bank they're giving you a hard time and they should treat any further charges from the gym as fraud. If there's no contract, they can't do that to you. I did this and somehow they took the money out of my other account that I never gave them information for. I called and they only had the first one on file. Still don't know how they did that. Slept like a baby. The bed twice and woke up screaming. The saying probably has less to do with that and more toward the fact babies don't have a care in the world other than sucking on their mums. We're all in this together. I read something like, we are not in the same boat, but we are all in the same storm, and thought that captured the sentiment much better. And I can see your little boat sinking beneath the waves from the deck of my big, fancy yacht. Look, someone threw them a life jacket. Pass the champers would you dear. Will the lifeboats be seated according to class? During these unprecedented times. Buy our cars since we're together. Just follow your dreams. I feel like people hear this and use it as an excuse to do whatever they want and expect things to happen. It should really be, follow what you're passionate about but set realistic goals and expectations. I'm sick of following my dreams, I'm just going to ask where they're going and hook up with them later, Mitch. Wish I could follow my dreams with as much enthusiasm as I follow strangers on Twitter. If you work a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Turning your passion into a career often means you just lose that passion. The quote never mentions anything to do with your passion. I work a job I love at a daycare, but that isn't because my passion is hurting children and sorting out their conflicts, it's because I get paid for playing Monopoly with 7-year-olds, which is pretty dope. I remember when I used to work at a summer camp and we'd go on trips to different pools, they all had lifeguards, so I just got paid $12/HR to play in the pool. Best job I've ever had. LOL, I lifeguarded at a couple places with summer camps and counselors were the worst offenders tossing kids off the dock end. But one place had me go on a field trip to a water park with the camp and I got paid to enjoy my day with the other lifeguards going down water slides. Peaked. Camp counselors are effectively paid aunts and uncles. We have responsibility, but ultimately none that can't be transferred to someone else at a moment's notice. Due to this power imbalance we ramp up the fun, and occasionally rule-bending, behavior so the campers still have a positive relationship with us that will result in overall adherence to camp guidelines. Flattery will get you nowhere. The opposite is more true in my experience. Absolutely, you can get a lot using flattery. Your username is stunning and disturbing, cheers. Death crab for cutie? In my experience, at least, I don't usually hear it as general advice, it's usually more of someone saying that they won't be won over with flattery from the person they're taking to, rather than flattery doesn't work at all. If you don't succeed the first time, Try again. I had a 4th grade teacher that was completely against this saying. Her reasoning? What if you're doing it wrong? Then you'll just continue to do it wrong until you give up out of frustration. So, she preferred to say, keep trying different ways until you get it right. Wow, I did not expect this to blow up. Thank you all for the awards and kind words. And for those saying she took the phrase too literal, she was an elementary school teacher. Many times she saw kids would fail and retry and same method over and over again, so that's why she broke it down like this. Along those lines, a drill instructor in basic training once said, "Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. If you practice it wrong, you will learn it wrong." My theater teacher always said, "Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect." Essentially, you practice until it's perfect, then keep practicing. The difference between an amateur and a pro is an amateur will practice till they can get it right, and a pro will practice till they can't get it wrong. I love this thread of sayings I've heard. It's more motivating than r/motivation. Good things come to those that wait. Bullshit. You have to grab the bull by the horns, I say. This one is true, though it's just not universal. There are times when it's better to be patient and times when it's better to actively pursue goals. I didn't know about you, but I didn't find the prospect of wrestling a barnyard animal all that appealing either.